James Comey actually said was, in total, pretty confusing. Because he began, pretty much the whole length of his whole speech was excoriating Hillary Clinton. Talking about how she was extremely careless and talking about her deleting emails and just the careless nature of what she did during her time as Secretary of State, right? And then at the end, it was kind of like a different message that he sent, right? The most the most ridiculous comment was towards the end. This guy, James Comey, said, "To be clear, this is not to suggest that in similar circumstances, a person who engaged in this activity would face no consequences. To the contrary, those individuals are often subject to security or administrative sanctions. But that is not what we are deciding now."
Okay.
Those individuals.
Am I correct me if I'm wrong, but am I reading into that the wrong way or something?
What do you think it meant? Like what are you taking out of it?
It sounds like they're giving Hillary Clinton preferential treatment. That's what I mean. That's what it sounds like. I mean, like, why would he admit that?
Those individuals are often subject to security or administrative sanctions. Those individuals, not individuals named Hillary Clinton.
Is he trying to make her look better or worse in this situation?
It's interesting. I don't know because
it almost supports the fact that she's not trustworthy.
No,
I'm sorry. The notion. It's not fact.
And very careless. And very reckless.
It's just a notion.
Yeah. Like I said, throughout his whole speech, castigated her character. And a lot of news reports were calling it a tongue lashing and assault on Hillary Clinton and this and that. But at the end, he's of course saying, well, look, it wouldn't be right to, recommend charges. This isn't, no. So but
it's not even the fact that he's not recommending charges. It's the fact that he admitted that others would face penalty. So I'm saying it's like, is this a joke? Is this a joke? I feel like I'm being punked, dog. I feel like I'm being punked. I'm waiting on Ashton Kutcher to jump out from behind in the closet on the corner or something.
He talked about, he talked about intent. He said that she didn't intend to, I guess, do anything nefarious. And she didn't. But we know that intention didn't have to be proved. And a lot of people on social media that we saw commenting too were making fun of this because it was like, okay, so if I am drinking while driving and I hit a bicycle messenger, well, I mean, it was careless. Mm-hmm. It was definitely careless and reckless, but I didn't intend to hit him. I shouldn't be charged with that, right? I should just be let go, right, James Comey? You're not going to charge me.
Well, see, I think another thing that can determine intent is whether someone is being truthful about what they did. You know what I'm saying? And she's been caught multiple times lying about this. Like when she said she wanted to use one device because it was more convenient. But what did Comey say? Mm-hmm. Multiple devices have been used. Right. She said that none of the emails and none of the communications could have possibly been hacked or seen by the wrong eyes or classified information. Turns out that wasn't true. Comey said, yes, there are some emails that were sent to parties that did not have secure email servers. So she's pretty much lying.
And she's lied to the American public too. It's talking about, my predecessors had done the same thing.
It's in direct contrast to Comey.
It's been a cycle of lying.
Yeah. So my thing is, like, if she wasn't doing anything, why is she lying? To me, lying kind of indicates intent.
One aspect of this that I always found particularly troubling too was the fact that her and her lawyers were tasked with going through these emails and deciding what was personal And what was not personal?
Her lawyers.
Yes. Look, hold on. She made the ridiculous decision to lump together her personal affairs and her governmental affairs. She made that decision. It was a stupid decision. So when you do something as asinine as that, this server now is not private anymore, and it should be turned over in its entirety to the government so that they can sift through it and say, look, this is personal. We don't need that. Sorry. You're the one that did this. You made this scenario. But she didn't do that. She and her lawyers were able to say, okay, well, before we turn this over, we're going to delete that and we're going to delete that. And we should just trust that she actually deleted only personal emails.
Basically policing herself. She may not be a criminal in Comey's eyes, but it sounds like he was saying that she's incompetent.
Yes, very. And look, let's go back to that comment that I read, right? From Comey. He talked about how, don't look. This is only about Hillary Clinton, all right? We're going to let her off, but these other individuals that want to do the same thing, no, you people are going to get penalized. So he said security or administrative sanctions, right? Now, I've read a lot of different articles about, hey, look, we told you what she did wasn't criminal. It was, maybe it was careless, but it wasn't criminal. We told you this all along. Okay. Let's just say okay. But he said security or administrative sanctions. That would mean to me that Miss Hillary Clinton, our possible next president, should probably have her, or should probably not have government security clearance.
Wait. You got to repeat that.
Yeah.
Please repeat that.
So if he's talking about people that do these same things,
losing their security clearance,
sanctions, then that would mean that Hillary Clinton, who is trying to become the next president of the United States of America, should probably not have government security clearance. And how would that work?
No. It's not even how that works. How does that look? That doesn't even make sense.
Like she can't even be in the room.
No.
Like in the situation room. She couldn't be in there.
Oh, sorry, you don't have clearance, Miss President.
Yeah. So let's forget the fact that this may be not criminal. Okay. It's not criminal. It's not criminal. But she shouldn't have government security clearance because she was surely negligent and surely careless in her actions.
That's not what we suggested.
That's not what we said. Not what we said. That's what the FBI director, James Comey, said. And I bet, look, all of them are saying, good job, James Comey, right? Look, hey, you didn't, exactly. She was not a criminal. We've been telling everybody this the whole time. And look, James Comey just asserted that she's not a criminal. But?
Because, the idea of her being a criminal is the only thing we should look at in this case, right?